All right, are we live? Good, good, good. Okay, so I want to talk. We just finished our women's health chat, and in there I talked about a few of the components of how I lost 50 pounds. And I am cooking some lunch for me and my husband. Well, I'm warming things up really. And I want to share with you a piece of that, of portions and eating in balance. So the program that I did, in the coaching that I got, was based around a 12 to 1500 calorie diet. At one point, at my weight, I could have gone 15 to 1800 calories. Now, a lot of people will use MyFitnessPal and something like that, or they might even go as in depth as macros and stuff like this. But I find this container eating, right? These are color portion control containers that you can get them on Amazon, and they help you. So I'm going to share with you what I ate in a day and then what I'm eating now, right? So we talked about in part one, we talked about focus, and for a focused period of time, this is how I was eating. And in maintenance, when you get to your goal weight, guess what? You can have more calories, right? You can have more calories. So this is what I am doing right now. So in a day, so most of you know that eating more fruits and vegetables, most people will do fruits, but they won't do vegetables, is super, super important. So I did 4 vegetables a day. So 4 cups of veggies, or say if they're like things like baby carrots, I would have 10 baby carrots because that would count as a cup. Or I would have like 10 spears of asparagus, all of that. So I need a bigger plate. Hold on. So that's what I would have in a day. So I'm gonna start for me with a cup of lettuce. I might actually do 2, but we'll see here. Okay, so I'm gonna have at least 1 veggie. So I'd have 4 veggies in a day. Now the kicker is the carbs, right? So a lot of people go keto, they won't have carbs, but on this program where I lost 50 pounds, I had 2 portions of carbs a day. So what most people don't think, they think of a portion of carb as a cup. No, it's a half a cup. So it's a half a cup of oatmeal. It's a half a cup of rice, which actually is a good amount of food. It may not look like a good amount and stuff too, but it is a good amount of food. But we usually will tend to eat too many carbs. This would be like 1 slice of whole grain bread, right? 1 carb. So having 2 carbs a day. It could also be 6 cups of popcorn too, like more air popcorn and stuff too. So I'm gonna put that. I'm making a fajita bowl. So we had fajita bowls last night. Super fun. Although they weren't the best, but they were pretty good. So I've got my lettuce, I've got my carb, and I tended to eat my carbs more in the morning and early afternoon versus at evening, because I found for me, being perimenopausal, maybe you're in your 40s or 50s, something like that, or you struggle with weight, try not to have your carbs at night and see if it makes a difference on the scale. Okay, next is protein. So it's the red containers. And protein, for most of us, I think for most women, we're just not getting enough. We're not getting enough protein, right? Or we're eating really crappy protein. So we grilled this chicken, like fajita chicken, and I'm gonna smush it in my little container here. So, and it's about 4 ounces, I believe, if you have a scale or something you want to measure. So I've got my chicken. So I'm gonna put my chicken on there, and look, that's a good amount of food right there. But I'm gonna make it a little bit heavier because I like to have my heavier meal right now. So I'm gonna have more veggies. I'm gonna have some peppers and onions and squash that are put together here. Now my girlfriend helped me cook this, and normally I cook things now in like water or very little, like I'll use just a little spray or a teaspoon of oil. She used a lot of oil, so it is what it is. So for cooked veggies, you know, because they cook down, it's about a half a cup, right? It's about a half a cup. But so 4 veggies, 4 proteins a day, 2 carbs. We'll talk about fats again, and I would have about 3 teaspoons of fat. So 3 teaspoons could be coconut oil, olive oil, peanut butter. That's another one that gets a lot of people why they don't lose weight, is because they have they're having too much fats. They're eating good fats. Like I would eat a lot of good fat. I'd eat a whole avocado a day, you know, things like that. But it was putting a lot of weight on me for my body. Now look at that. Like, that's a lot of food, right? That is a lot of food. Most people too have a hard time eating all the food. But and I've seen it with women after woman after woman, is that they're not eating enough for their body to do the work it's supposed to do. So that's why getting all 4 veggies, 2 fruits a day. So fruit is like, it's a purple container. Sarah, can you grab the purple container for me? It's a purple container, so it's like a green apple, like a small apple, or a half a banana, a half a large banana, or like we had blueberries and raspberries. So it's a whole cup, right? Watermelon, it's watermelon season. It's only a cup. That's the hardest part, right? Is watermelon. I could just eat. And you too? Yeah, and we get ourselves in trouble with that, you know. Okay, next is fats. Now fats are our blue container here, which you see is about a 1/4 cup. So if you don't have these color containers, the purple and the green, right? Fruits and veggies are a cup. I would have 4 vegetables, 2 fruits in a day when I lost my 50 pounds. I would have 4 proteins, and also I had a meal replacement. So that would count as a protein. So meal replacement shake would count as a protein. So that's what I had every day. 1/2 cup is the yellows. 1/4 cup is, now most people have this amount of cheese, like they have 3 or 4 of these cheeses every day. And yeah, cheese is, everyone loves it, yada yada, but most people are probably sensitive to it. If you eat a lot of it, you'll drop a lot of weight if you cut it out or start to only have 1 serving a day. But another fat that you can have is avocado or hummus. So these little like things you can get in the store, they're kind of easy. So you don't have to smash it yourself or do that. So this is a whole 1/4 cup right here. And I am going to have the whole, well, let me think. See, I have my food planned out for the day. I think I'm going to do half, because I'm going to have a little bit more chicken and veggies later with lettuce. So we'll have that too. So look at that. Oh, doesn't that look awesome? It's a good amount of food. I'm pretty hungry. I had my exercise, just did our women's class and stuff too. But that's my journey of losing 50 pounds with portions and balanced macros. So I was having a good amount of fiber, having 4 vegetables every day and 2 fruits. I was having a good amount of protein every day, and I think that's the kicker for a lot of people that struggle to lose weight, especially women, in hormone balance. So it's having 4 proteins a day. I had cut back my carbs, so I was only having 2 carbs a day, 1 fat a day, and 3 teaspoons of oil. And that's what I ate to lose 50 pounds. Now, what am I eating now? At my maintenance stage in the program that I've picked right now is I'm having 6 veggies a day. And I'm eating 1 to 2 more plant-based proteins, like my shakes, and 2 animal proteins a day. So that's where I'm at now. I probably can go up because I'm not officially back to my full perfect weight I want to stay at, but my maintenance with exercising, I'll probably up to 3 of carbs a day, or I'll add 3 of these fruits a day. So I'm going to play with that. We'll see where it goes from there. And we can talk more about maintenance and living an 80-20 life when I get there and I master it. But that's what I did to lose weight. I hope this was helpful for you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.